Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hi, sir.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Okay guys, let us see that. Okay guys, let us see that now guys. We are in the set, right? Set data types here. Let's see that now guys. We are in the set data types, right? Set data types here. Okay, there are two types, right? There are two types. Frozen set here. Just see that now guys. Frozen set. These two are data types here. Just let us see that now set here. Just see that now guys. Set data types here. It can store, see that, unique objects here. It can store unique objects, right? It can store unique objects. See that no, it can store. Yes, see that it can store unique objects under n number of. See that it can store unique objects under one null object. See that now guys. Here, it can't store duplicate objects here. It can't store duplicate objects. Can't store duplicate objects here. It can't store duplicate objects. Just see that objects. Next one here. See that it can store any primitive value here. See that it can store any primitive. Unique means primitive values here. It can store any. See that it can store any primitive value here. Any primitive value. Any primitive values. See that now guys. It has to represent. See that it has to represent here. Curly braces. See that dictionary also same. Set also same here. Just see that now guys here. Here, it's a changeable object here compared to frozen set. It's a mutable object. It's a mutable object. Here you can do some modifications here. See that you can do some modifications in the set object here. You can do some modifications here. You can do some modifications in the set object. You can add, see that, you can do some modifications here. It's a mutable object. Okay, let us see that now, guys. Here, we can't expect insertion order here. We can't expect insertion order. We can't expect insertion order. Can't expect insertion order. See that now, guys. We can't expect insertion order here. See that it can store randomly here. It can store randomly. Randomly, because see that now here. Each object is getting one unique ID here. Here you see that we can't expect insertion order. It can store randomly here. See that now, guys. Here, see that now, guys. Here, unique objects here. Only we are going to store unique objects. Here, let us see that now, guys. Set methods. Set methods here. See that now. How does it work here? How does it work here? Just see that. It can store randomly here. It can store randomly. You see that it has to use random manner. Randomly is going to store the objects here, the given objects. Here, set methods here. Let me see that. Add method. It has to adding new object here. It has to adding. See that it has to adding new object. Clear. It has to remove all objects from set object. See that it has to remove all. It has to remove all objects from set here. Next one here. Just see that now, guys. Next one, difference here. Difference. See that now, it has to represent here minus symbol. Difference method. It has to represent minus symbol here. It has to represent minus symbol. It has to represent minus symbol here. See that minus symbol. It has to represent minus symbol. See that now, guys. What is the difference here? It has to see that it has to compare two sets here. It has to represent minus symbol and it has to compare two sets. It has to compare two sets here. It has to compare two sets. See that it has to compare two sets here. See that it will display the see that it has to compare two sets. It has to compare two sets here. Suppose A set and B set here. It has to compare two sets here. Just like A and B. Just like A set and B set. See that now. Just compare two sets here. Just like A set and B set here. See that now? The A set objects is going to compare into B set here. Just write it now here. The A set objects. Otherwise, the first set objects is going to compare into second set here. What about first set here? A set. Second set, B set here. Then you can write it here. A set objects is going to compare into B set here. Going to compare into B set. See that now? See that? A set objects is going to compare into B set here. Then it has to return new set. See that now? What I'm trying to say here, it has to return new set with the, see that, it has to return new set with the A non-matching objects. A non-matching objects. Just see that now, guys. Difference method. What about difference method here, guys? Suppose we are going to take the A set and B set here. A set object, we are going to check into B set here. See that A set objects, we are going to comparison into B set. If the objects does not match here, then it has to return new set with non-matching objects. See that it has to return new set with non-matching objects. With non-matching objects here. Non-matching means A set and B set here. We are going to compare A set values, B set values. A set values is not matching in the B set here. See that such kind of objects. See that it has to display in this particular method here. In this particular method. Just see that now, guys. Suppose here it's a set here. It's a set. 1, 2, 3. It's a B set here. 1, 4, 5. You see that now here, A minus B. Here it has written new set. See here. See that if I do A minus B, otherwise we can use the method here. What is the method here? Difference method. A difference. See that A difference here. A difference of B. See that now, guys. A dot difference of B. If you call the difference method, what's happening here? A objects is going to compare into B set here. See that now A set objects 1, 2, 3. B set objects 1, 4, 5. Here one object is matching here. Remaining two objects 2, 3 not matching here. 2, 3 not matching. Here the see that the C set has to display the. Just see that now, guys. What about difference method? The C, if you display the C here, they are printing the C, right? What is the output now here? 2, 3 non-matching objects here. Non-matching objects. That is the difference between A set and B set here. See that? What is the difference between A set and B set? See that now here? Here, A objects is going to compare into B set here. Here, see that? One object is matching here. The first one is the matching. The second and the third does not matching here in the B set. These two objects does not matching here. The C is going to display the non-matching objects here. What objects? See that? What are the objects in the non-matching in the B set here? What are the non-matching objects in the B set? Just see that now, guys. Here it has display the 2, 3. That is the difference between A set and B set here. Just see that now, guys. What I'm trying to say here, what is the difference method? Difference method. Difference between A set and B set here. Just see that. It has to return, see that, it has to represent minus symbol and it has to compare two sets here. It has to compare two sets, just like A and B, just like A and B here. See that? See that now here. A set objects is going to compare into B set here. A set objects is going to compare to B set here. Then it has to return new set here with the non-matching objects. Here, see that what are the non-matching objects here? 2 and 3 non-matching in the B set here. 2 and 3 non-matching in the B set here. See that now, if you print a C, we are going to get 2 and 3 here. That is the difference method. Just see that now here. We are going to check the A set and B set here. Otherwise, more than 2 sets here. You can compare more than 2 sets also. Not an issue, guys. But I have taken only 2 sets only. If you want more than 2 sets, you can take it here. See that now. Here, the first set objects is going to compare it to second set here. Who is the first set here? A set. Who is the second set? B set here. The first set objects we are going to compare it to second set here. The first set, see that the first set objects we are comparing into second set. See that. Then non-matching, see that non-matching objects here. It has to return non-matching objects. It has to return non-matching objects here. See that now we are going to get non-matching objects. That is the difference between A and B here. If you call this method, we are going to get 2, 3. Just see that now here. Okay, guys, let me come back now here. One more thing. Difference underscore update here. Second method. One more method. Difference underscore update. You see that now, guys. It will also same thing here. It will also same thing. See that it has to check the 2 sets here or 3 sets. See that it has to represent. It has to represent here. It has to represent, guys. It has to represent equal symbol here. Minus equal symbol. It has to represent here minus equal symbol here. Just see that. And it has to compare 2 sets here. It has to compare 2 sets. 2 sets here. See that now here. If the first, see that. Compare 2 sets here. See that. It has to compare 2 sets. The first set objects is going to compare it to second set here. The first set objects here. The first set objects is going to compare. Is going to compare. Compare it to second set here. Compare it to second set. Then see that it can't return new set here. It can't return new set. But here, this method, see that it has written new set here. See that it can't return new set. But directly it has to modify the. See that directly it has to modify the original set here. But directly it has to modify the original set here. It has to modify original set. Directly it has to modify. Directly it has to modify original set here. Original set. Just see that now, guys. Here the thing is, what is the difference between these 2 methods here? Here it has written new set here, but here it can't return new set here. Directly it has to modify the original set here. But here the performance is the same. The performance is the same here for these 2 methods. The performance is the same for these 2 methods. Just see that now here. It will also check the 2 sets here. The first set objects is going to compare in the second set here. It has to display the non-matching objects of first set here. It has to display the non-matching objects of first set here, but it can't return new set here. It can't return new set. Directly, it has to modify the original set here. The thing is, see that. You see that now. Same example code. Let me copy the same example. Let me copy the same example now, guys. Here. Let me see that difference underscore update here. Update. Here, let me see that now, guys. Directly, we want to modify the A object. See that here. Don't return that. Don't say the. It can't return any new set here. Don't take the return type here. Don't write it. See that. Don't take the return type. Remove that. Directly, see that it has to modify the A set here. Directly, it has to modify the A set here. Then display the A set now. Print here. We are printing that. If you print the A set here, it has to display the only 2 and 3 here. These 2 are non-matching objects. After comparison, these 2 are non-matching objects here. After comparison, B set, these 2 are non-matching objects. Non-matching objects here. Just see that. That is called, see that, difference update here. Difference update. See that difference update here. Next one, intersection here. Intersection. Intersection method. Intersection method, guys. Here it has to represent here. it has to represent guys and symbol. See that now, intersection and symbol here. It has to represent and symbol. What is intersection here? He's going to check the two sets here. Just see that now, guys. Intersection method. Intersection means it's going to display the matching objects from two sets here. See that it has to represent logical and is going to display the, see that is going to display the matching objects from two sets here. Matching objects is going to display matching objects from two sets here. Two sets. And it has to return new set here. It has to return new set. It has to return new set. Just see that now, intersection. How to represent here? And symbol. It has to represent and symbol is going to display matching objects from two sets here. It is going to display matching objects from two sets here. And it has to return new set here. It has to return new set. In the same way, guys, let me see that now here. See that, suppose here, if you compare these two sets here. Let me see that now, A, intersection. Intersection here. Intersection of B. Here, it has written new set here. What is the new set? C is the new set. If you print here C value, what is the C value here? What is the common object here? Matching object? Only one. One is the matching object here. What is the matching object here? So one is the matching object. One is the matching object here. Just see that now here. Intersection means matching objects from two sets here. Now let us see that one more thing. Intersection update here. One more method. Intersection update here. One more method. Here, let us see that now, guys. Intersection update. It has to represent here. It has to represent. See that it has to represent here. Equal and symbol. It has to represent here. See that is going to display the matching objects from two sets here. See that it's going to display the same. See that the performance is the same here. The performance is the same. See that intersection also. How does it work here? How does it work here? Just only it has to display the matching objects. This will also same. The thing is here, just see that it has to represent equal and symbol. Is going to display matching objects. Is going to display matching objects. Matching objects from two sets here. But it can't return new set here. See that? But it can't return new set. There is no return type here. It can't return new set here. It can't return new set. See that? No, it can't return new set here. Directly, it has to modify the original set here. Directly, it has to modify original set here. Directly, it has to modify the original set here. That is the, see that now, guys. See the intersection, then intersection update here. Then see that difference and the difference update here. Just see that now. If you see the code here, these two lines of code, you will get some idea here. If you see the code, these two lines of code, you will get some idea. Just see that code here. Here also same. Here also same, guys. Don't worry. Here also same code. Here, don't take the return type here. Don't take the return type. Directly display that's A value. Directly display the A value. See that we are going to get matching object here. Matching object. Intersection update. Okay, guys. Just see that. Same coding style. See that. Same coding here, also same coding style here. The thing is, there is no return type here. The method directly, it has to modify original set. What about original set here? A set. A set here, guys. Just see that now. In the same way, let me come back here, guys. Just see that. Semantic matrix here. Semantic difference here. Semantic difference, guys. What about semantic difference, guys? See that now here. It has to represent here. It has to represent. These are the important methods here. The set. In the set object, these are the methods here, inbuilt methods. It has to represent here R symbol. See that now. XR. See that cap symbol here. It has to represent cap symbol. What is the cap symbol here? Let me give the cap symbol now. Where is the cap symbol, guys? Here some cap symbol. XR symbol now. Okay, this one. See the symbol now? See the symbol? How is it symbol here? It's a different symbol, guys. It's a different symbol, right? Just see that. You okay? See that now here? It has to check the, see that. It's going to check two sets of, see that. It's going to check the two sets objects here. It's going to check the more than one set objects. It's going to check. It's going to check more than one set objects here. More than one set objects. Here. Then otherwise, he's going to check the two sets objects here. More than two sets or one set, not an issue, guys. He's going to check two sets objects. Then it has to return new set. It has to return new set here. New set with the non-matching objects from two sets here. It has written new set with the non-matching objects from two sets. Non-matching objects from, see that non-matching objects, two sets here. Just see that now, guys. Non-matching object from two sets here. It has to represent XR symbol. Is going to check two sets objects. It has to return new set here with the non-matching objects from two sets here. Non-matching objects from two sets. See that now, guys. Semantic difference here. Semantic difference here. Let me see that one more method. Here, example code. Let us see that example code, guys. Just let me copy this example code. Let us come back here. We'll see that example code now. Here, A set and B set here. Suppose, see that I have taken these two sets here. If you want more than two sets, you can take it here. Just see that simple code. I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to show the simple code here. Just see that. A set, B set here. Here, let us see that. It has to display the matching objects only. What is the match? See that. Matching or non-matching objects here. See that. It has to display the non-matching objects from two sets here. Non-matching objects. What are the non-matching objects here? In the A set, 2, 3. In the B set, 4, 5. Non-matching objects here. Let me take the C equal A dot semantic difference here. If you call this method, let me see that. If you call this method here, then if you print a C value, let me display the C value here. What is the output now? Non-matching objects here. What is non-matching here? 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5 here. Just see that now, guys. Just return new set here. What is the new set name? C here. With the non-matching objects from two sets here. Non-matching objects. 2, 3, non-matching. 4, 5, non-matching. from two sets here. From two sets, it has to display non-matching objects. Non-matching objects here, non-matching. Just see that now here in the same way, guys. Here, let me copy this same code. Semantic update here. Semantic difference update. Update here. It has to represent here. See that equal symbol, XOR equal symbol. It's going to check the two sets objects. It has to return. See that it can't return new set here. It can't return new set here. See that it can't return new set. It can't return new set here. Can't return new set. See that directly just modify the original set here. Directly just modify the original set here. Directly just modify original set. Directly just modify the original set here. Just see that now, guys. Here, don't take the C set here. Can't return any new set. Directly display the A set here. A set. You're going to get non-matching objects. Performance is the same here. The performance is the same, but it can't return new set here. Directly, it has to modify the original set here. See that now, guys? Remove method. Here also remove method. Remove method. Remove method, guys. Just remove the given object from set here. It has to remove. It has to remove the given object. The given object from set here. Pop also. It has to remove object from set here. Pop also same. It has to remove object from set here. Next, guys, union. Combining more than one set here. Union method. Just combining more than one set. It has to combining the objects here. It has to combine the different objects. It has to combine the more than one set here. More than one set. Just see that now methods, guys. These are the methods only. These are the methods, guys. See that now methods now. Check methods, inbuilt methods. Yes, guys. See that now methods here. Is there any doubt here, guys? Methods. See that methods now. Set methods. Add method. Clear method. Difference method. See the example code also, guys. I have written example code. If you see the example code, you'll get some idea about difference method. In the same way, difference update here. Just see that now here. Just see that now, guys. Is there any doubt here? See the methods now. See the methods now, guys. Is there any doubt? Intersection update, semantic difference update, remove method, pop method, union method. Is there any doubt, guys?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Just see that now, guys. It's very simple, guys. See that now. It's very simple. See that now here. Check methods. Okay, guys. Here there is a one function, inbuilt function here. Set function here. What is the set function exactly here? Set function. Any object, it has to convert it into set type here. Any object, it has to convert into set type here. It has to convert into set type. Any object here. It may be list object, it has to convert into set type. See that any object, it has to convert into set type here. Let us see that now, guys, how to create empty object. How to create empty object here. How to create empty object. How to create empty object, guys? Just see that. How to create empty object now? Just see that S1 equal. If I create empty object now, see that here the compiler is going to get ambiguity, right? Because see that if we create empty object here, it's empty object, right? See that it's empty object now. If you create empty object here, the compiler is going to get ambiguity, right? Because dictionary also represents same curly braces here. The dictionary also represents same braces, curly braces. Set also represent curly braces. In this case, the compiler is going to get ambiguity here. The compiler is going to get ambiguity, right? We want to overcome ambiguity here. Better we should go here directly. Take the set function here. You can keep it empty here. It's empty. Now see that empty here. This is called empty set. This is called empty set here. How to create empty set here? How to create empty set? Just see that now, empty set here. This is called empty set now. This is called empty set here. Just see that now, guys. How to create empty set? It's empty set, right? Next one, let us see that. How to create. How to create set object with elements here. Set objects. How to create set objects here. How to create set objects now. How to create set objects here. Just see that now here. S2 equal. Okay, let us see that now, guys. You can store any primitive value. Don't store the duplicate objects here. Don't store the duplicate objects. See that now? 22 times here. I've given 2 times here. 30 also 2 times here. 40 also 2 times here. Let us see that now here. We can store any primitive value. But here, see that. I given duplicate objects here. 20 is the duplicate, 30 is the duplicate. See that. But here, see that. It can't store the duplicate objects here. It can't store duplicate objects here. Second time, it can't store second 20 value. One time itself is going to store the 20 value. In the same way, 30 also is going to get one time itself here. But here, I given 2 times here. 20 came 2 times, 30 came 2 times here. Such kind of objects is called duplicate objects here. Such kind of objects is called duplicate objects here. But to set up, it can't store duplicate objects here. See that? It's going to store only one time itself here. 20 is going to get one time itself. 30 also is going to store one time itself. In the same way, we can store any primitive value, guys. You can store any primitive value. You can store any primitive value here. Apple. Next one. Something here. You can store any primitive value. String. These are the string objects here. These are the string objects. You can store any primitive value. Not an issue, guys. These are the string objects here. Next one here, guys. These are the string objects, right? If you want Boolean also, you can store it. Not an issue, guys. You can store any primitive value. You can store any primitive value, guys. You can store any primitive value. Just see that. You can store any primitive value, guys. Integers, float values also can store it. You can store any primitive value. Not an issue, guys. Just see that. You can store any primitive values. 1.5 float values. 2.5. 3.5. 5.6. Just see that. We can store any primitive value, guys. Just see that. How to create set objects here. How to create empty object here. Just see that now, guys. Empty object means it's empty object here. It's empty object. Here, see that I took here parenthesis bracket here. It's a constructor, right? I have taken parenthesis bracket, but here I have taken curly braces here. For creating empty object here, you should go parenthesis bracket. It's a constructor, just like constructor only. Already we saw that function, right? See that. We are calling the function, right? For creating empty object here, we are calling the constructor. Just see that. We are calling the same function here for creating empty object. Just see that now here. With the integer objects here, with the string objects here, with the boolean objects here, with the float objects here, etc. Etc. guys. Just see that. Let us see that now, guys. Let me come back to Visual Studio. We'll see that now. Example. You see that? Is there any doubt here, guys? How to create empty object? How to create with the integer objects, with the string objects, with the boolean objects, with the float objects. Just see that. It's empty object here. Here, don't take the curly braces here. If you take the curly brace here, the compiler is going to get ambiguity because dictionary also has to represent curly braces here. Set also represent curly braces here. In that case, how to create empty set here? How to create empty set? Better you should go function, right? Set function here. Through this function, we are going to create empty object here. Through this function, we are going to get empty object. Just see that. Okay, let me come back to example. Just to see that example now, guys. We should go example. Let us see that. Is there any doubt, guys? Is there any doubt? Hi guys, Sai, Aviram, Bharaj, Chaitanya.
No, sir, no, sir.
Just see that now, guys. How to create empty set, how to create set objects, integer objects here, string objects, boolean objects, float objects. Just see that. Okay, guys, let me come back here. Visual Studio. Okay. Just create new example now. Just create new example. Set underscore demo.py. Just see that now, guys. Here, first of all, let us see that now. Take the empty set here, guys. Take the empty set here. How to get empty set here? We know that it's empty set, right? It's empty set here, guys. Now, let us see that now here. We want to store some objects, right? So let me take the for loop here. How many objects you want to store? Just see that. Dynamically, we are going to give the objects now. We are going to give the dynamic objects, guys. Just see that. We know that input function. Input function is going to convert into type here. Into type. Let me see that. How many objects you want to store? Dynamically, we are going to store the objects here. How many objects? How many objects you want to store? You want to store. Just see that now, guys. Here, let me see that. Let me keep it N1. See that. We're going to get range from keyboard. How many objects we want to store in the set here? See that now. Let me take the for loop here. I. Just see that now, guys. N1. Range keyword. N1. Here, let us see that now, guys. We are going to show the dynamic objects, right? Let us see that now, guys. Enter a object name. Enter a object name. Enter a object. Enter a object here. Enter a only integer object. Because see that we are going to convert it into type here. We are calling the int function here. See that. Enter here. Enter only integer object. Enter only integer object. If you remove the function here, you can store any object here. If you remove the int function, you can store any object. You can store any object here. If I give the int function here, see that. Enter only integer object here. Enter only integer object. Int object. Okay, guys, let me close it now. Here, let me store the obj. Let me take it now here. S1 dot add method, add of. See that? What is the method here? First method, add method. Just see that now. First method, guys, add method. Just see that. Add method, add function you're calling. Just see that here. S1 dot add of obj. First of all, we're going to store the integer objects here. Let me see that. See that we're going to store the integer objects. Now let me display that one by one, guys. Let me display that now here. I in S1 print here I. See that. Here, let me show that. Display set objects here. Display set objects. Display set objects now. Let me see that now, guys. See that here to here, we are getting the dynamic objects here. See that we are going to store into, we are going to put into set here. See that we are going to get dynamic objects from keyboard and store into S1 set object here. Then here to here, we want to display that. We want iterating all objects here. We want iterating all objects. Let me see that. Just see that now, guys. Let me run this code. We'll see that. Just come back to external CMD here. Go to current working directory here. 730 batch, right? We should go CD 730 batch. Just see that now, guys. You guys also aware of, see that, how to move directory here. It's a DAS command. We know that. Let me run this code. Just run this code here. What is the file name? Setdemo.py. Let me run this code now. It's running now. It's asking something, right? Just see that. How many objects you want stored? I want to store 5 objects. Enter only integer objects here because we are calling the int function, right? We are calling int function here. Just see that. Enter only integer objects here. Let me see that. 18, 45, 34, 23, 15. Just see that we are getting all objects now. We're getting all objects here. Better you can store it here itself here. You can store that. You can store it now. Print here. Print S1. Let me see that. Save it now, guys. How many objects here? 3 objects. 10, 20, 45. Just see that now set objects you're getting. See the symbol here, curly braces. Curly braces. See that set objects here. Here we are iterating now. Iterating one by one. We are iterating one by one. Just see that. Here, see that now, guys. Represent curly braces here. Iterating one by one. Just see that now code. How to create empty set. How to get dynamic objects here. How to get dynamic objects here. From keyboard, just see that for loop here. How to get dynamic objects here. Then we are calling the add method. We are storing the dynamic objects here. Then printer. Printer set object. After storing the dynamic objects here, display that set here. Then iterating one by one. Iterating one by one. Just see that now code. Is there any doubt in this code, guys? Respond, guys. Hi, guys. Just see that code. Is there any doubt here in this code?
No, sir.
Chaitanya, Sai, Abhiram. See that code, guys. Sandhya. Hi. Is there any doubt, guys?
No, sir.
Just see the proper code here. Empty set. First of all, I created empty set here. I created empty set here. Here see that we are getting the dynamic range from keyboard. Then I have written for loop here. We are getting dynamic objects here. That objects, see that we are storing into set interface. Then we are printing that. Then we want iterating the set objects here. We are iterating set objects one by one. Now let us see that now, guys. See the dynamic objects here. How to store the dynamic objects? By using add method. Okay, you can remove that here. Suppose here you can do that directly. It's a changeable object here. It's a mutable object. You can do any modifications, right? Directly. That you can do modifications, right? You can update. You can update here. You can delete it. Suppose we want to remove that. Okay. Print. Enter. You see that remove object here. Let me take it now here. Into function here. Input. Enter. Deleting object. Enter. Deleting object here. Here, let me store into D1. Otherwise, DL object. Deleting object here. Now, let us see that now, guys. S1 dot. We are calling the remove method. We are calling the remove method. Let me pass the deleting object here. Let me printing that after deleting the object here. After deleting given object. After deleting given object. After deleting given object, let me display that now here. Let me print it now, guys. S1. Just see that we are going to delete the given object. Enter deleting object. See that. Enter delete object here. After deleting given object, let me display that now here. Let me see that now, guys. We are calling the remove method. We are calling remove method here. Let me see that. It's a very simple code here. It's a very simple inbuilt methods. See that. We are calling add is the inbuilt here. Remove also inbuilt here. Just see that. It's an inbuilt methods, right? Let me copy this. Run this code now, guys. Run this code now. How many objects you want to store? 4 objects. Only integer objects only. Let me see that. 19, 20, 30, 40. See that now. In insertion order, we are getting different order here. First of all, we are getting 40. See that what about first element here? I given 19 here, but we are getting different order. Here we can't expect insertion order. We can't expect insertion order, guys. We can't expect insertion order. Just see that we are getting different order. See that now here we are getting different order here. But see that I given 19, 20, 30, 40 here. But here see that is going to store 40, 90, 20, 30 here. Here you can't expect insertion order. We can't expect insertion order. We can't expect insertion order. Just see that now, guys. Okay, let us see that now, guys. Enter a delete object. Which object you want delete here? I want delete 19 object here. See that after deleting the 19 object, I give an object name 19 here. After deleting 19 object, just see that now we are getting remaining objects. We are getting remaining objects here. We are getting remaining objects. Just see that now, guys. How to deleting the object here. Just see that. How to deleting the object. You guys see that code here. See that code. Is there any complicated in this code? Is there any, see that, difficulty in this code? I hope there is no any difficulty in this code. It's a very simple code. There is no any complicate in this code. See that in this program, is there any complexity here? Is there any complexity code? There is no complexity. You see that? There is no any complicated code here. It's a very simple code here. Just see that now, guys. Okay, guys. Just see that in tomorrow's class, we'll see that these methods only. Directly in tomorrow's class, we'll see that these methods. What are these methods now, guys? Difference method. Difference method. What is the difference method? Let me see that now difference method now, guys. Okay, what's the time now? No, not an issue. Let me create it now. Difference method. What is the difference method, guys? Just read that now. You guys see that? Read that now here. See that? I have taken two sets here, A set and B set here. We want to find out it. Difference between A and B. Just see that now. What is the difference method here? A set objects is going to compare it to B set here. A set objects is going to compare it to B set here. Then see that one object is matching here. The first object is matching. The remaining two objects are not matching here. The remaining two objects are not matching. Here, it has displayed the remaining two objects here. That is the difference between A set and B set here. See that now. Same. Let me come back to here. New example. Difference underscore demo. Difference underscore demo.py. Let me create now, guys. Two sets or three sets. How many sets you want? You can create it now here. Okay, guys. S1 equal. Let me create it now here. Otherwise, copy the same code. Not an issue, guys. Copy the same code now. Let me check that. Copy the same code now. Difference here. Let me print it now here. Let me print C. Then we'll see that now here. Here, see that I have taken static values here. These are the static objects. These are the static objects here. You can put any object here, string object. Already we have discussed, right? You can store any primitive value, right? See that. You can store any value. You can store any primitive value here. You can store with integer, with a string also, with a boolean also. See that. You can store any primitive value, not an issue, guys. Just see that. Let me run this code now and check that. What is the output now here? We are going to get 2, 3 because these 2, 3 non-matching objects in the B set here. 2, 3 non-matching objects in the B set. Let me see that now, guys. Let me come back here. Just run this code now. Oh, dictionary we are getting. Difference. No, see that 2, 3 we are getting that. Non-matching objects. What is it? See that? A set objects is going to check, is going to comparison in the B set here. Then it has to display the non-matching objects. It has to display the non-matching. A non-matching objects here. A non-matching objects. 2 and 3 non-matching objects. See that? A set objects 1, 2, 3. B set objects 1, 4, 5. Here the thing is, you guys should focus on the A set objects here. A set objects is going to comparison in the B set here. One object is matching. The first one is matching. The remaining two objects are non-matching in the B set here. Then it has to display the non-matching objects here. That is the difference between A set and B set here. Here you can create one more set also, guys. C set also. Otherwise, D set also. D set also, guys. 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, the time is over. Okay, guys. Who is that guy? Okay, guys. In tomorrow's class, we'll see that remaining examples. In tomorrow's class, we'll see that. One more example. Then directly we should go here. Project set. Then we should go Python data types here. Then after data types, directly we should go OOPS concept here. Okay, guys. In tomorrow's class, we'll see that remaining examples. In tomorrow's class, we'll see that the remaining examples. Just see that now, guys. Is there any doubt here in today's class, guys? Is there any doubt in the today's class, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, in tomorrow's class, we'll see that. Huh? We'll see that remaining examples. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thanks for support.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.